Wow, guys. Okay, so tonight is back with Final Fantasy IX. I had to take a couple of day break because Wrestlmania was like 2 nights in a row, so it was Saturday and yesterday. So I didn't really do any recording on any of those days for Final Fantasy. Give me 1 second, hold on. So the reason why I was like, not doing that is because I was watching Wrestlemania. There was a lot of stuff that really made me like happy, maybe like a little upset about certain thing. So pretty much, hold on. So pretty much, with night one, I was shocked about only one thing that I was really shocked about, which was the very, very last match, the triple threat match with CM Punk, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins. I did not expect Paul Heyman to betray not just Roman Reigns and CM Punk. I couldn't believe that. Like, he betrayed both of them and went with Seth Rollins, which was kind of a little odd. Because at first I didn't know if that was going to be a thing until when I saw that he betrayed CM Punk. I was like, okay, so he's going back with Roman Reigns. But then I remembered that Seth Rollins was trying to put him through a curb stomp, and he stopped and curb stomped Paul Heyman and pretty much told him, was like, you owe me a favor now. And I was kind of confused on what's that favor, what was that, and then like Saturday night we found out what it was. He betrayed, Paul Heyman betrayed Roman Reigns and took the side of Seth Rollins. So I was very shocked. I was angry. And the main reason why I said I was angry is because I am now officially a Roman Reigns fan. So back to that situation. The only reason why I wasn't a fan of Roman Reigns back then when he had the championship is because he had it for so long. He held on to it for a very long time. He was not losing or anything, and it was kind of getting boring watching him be the champion. That's why I pretty much explained all that it was time for him to lose it as much as he could, but he couldn't lose it until that one Wrestlemania night against Cody Rhodes. And I'm like, and so yeah, I then after Roman Reigns came back, I was happy because Solo Sikoa was taking over as the Bloodline members, and I'm like, yep. So I went back into being a Roman Reigns fan. I acknowledged the Tribal Chief either without his Bloodline or not, and either way, it's amazing because he's not champion anymore. I mean, he'll eventually be champion again. That would be great as long as he doesn't hold it on for a very long time. Like, it's just but it was shocking to see Paul Heyman just turn against CM Punk and Roman Reigns and go to Seth Rollins. So hopefully tonight, Monday night, we find out some interesting stuff about that. We find out what's going on. So either it's tonight, or I think it's tonight, yes, because Punk's on Raw, and so is Seth Rollins. So we'll definitely get to look at that, find out what's going on with that. Hopefully we can get some answers. So hopefully we can get some answers on Paul Heyman on why he did it, and what's Seth Rollins' reason why he had him do that too. So hopefully we'll get some answers tonight on Raw. I probably will not watch it because I don't really watch Raw or SmackDown or NXT, anything like that. I just watch the highlights and everything else and try to see what happened. I have barely stopped watching wrestling because ever since my dad died, it's been really hard to concentrate on stuff like that. And it just doesn't feel the same without my dad, but I still watch the pay-per-view matches because they are important. Like the next one is Backlash at St. Louis, Missouri. That's where I'm from. So I'm not going to be able to go afford tickets to actually go to a live event. I'll probably just watch it on TV. But I only watch the pay-per-views now. That's all I care about. It's the same with football. Like I I am a fan of football, but I do not watch any of the football games except for the Super Bowl. That's the only thing I watch. But back to WrestleMania. WrestleMania night 2. Last night, I was shocked about a lot of things. The first match was the triple threat match for the Women's World Championship. I did pick Mommy to win that, but I knew that it wasn't gonna happen because Io Sky just won the championship. It was her first title defense. So Io Sky definitely won that, and I wasn't too upset about it because I was like, well, I don't really know because she just won it, and I figured that's what was gonna happen because if I had to pick another person, it would be Io Sky because I would have been like all over that. So I forgot what the second match was. I can't remember what it was, but I have it written down, and it was, I don't remember what it was. I think it was a Sin City Street fight. I think it was Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest. I picked Priest to win that, but McIntyre was just doing his job as he does. The third one, I don't remember what that was, but oh wait, hold on. I think the third one was the Fatal 4-Way. I don't remember, but I'm not really concerned about those or anything, but Randy Orton's match had me shocked. It was great. It was good to see Joe Henry try to compete against Randy Orton, but unfortunately it didn't happen because he got hit by the 3 most dangerous ladders, and my heart is all filled with Randy Orton. I have been a fan for Randy Orton for my entire life. My entire life, ever since I started watching wrestling, I have watched him for my entire life, and he has been nothing but a fan to me for the rest of my life, like always will be. Even if when he retires, it's going to break my heart. And I'm happy to have Randy Orton as one of my favorite wrestlers in my life. I even got to meet him one time because it was thanks to my dad. I went to school, came home, and then my dad was sitting there waiting for me. He's like, "You will not believe what I did for you." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, what was it?" And he told me before he gave it to me to step back. He's gonna wait till he closes his ears, and then I looked up the paper that he gave me, and it said that Randy Orton was coming to my dad's Walmart that he worked at for autograph signings. And I'm like, "Are you serious?" And he's like, "Yeah, guess what, we're going." And I screamed. I was so happy. I couldn't believe it. I was so happy because I was going to meet my hero, my dream hero. Randy Orton is my hero. I love him. He's just the sweetest. He was the nicest guy I could ever think of. He was great. He was nice. I was a little shy because I was just a little girl. So I was happy that I got to meet him. My dad pretty much took over on the talking. He's like, she's just a little shy, but she's in love right now, so she loves you. She's been wanting to meet you for forever, and this is her dream come true right here, is meeting you face to face. And if I ever got to meet Randy Orton again, I would show him the picture, and I would tell him, "Yeah, I met you with my dad and my brother," and I was only that young back then, and then he probably would ask me, "Well, that's cool, where's everybody else, like your dad?" And I would tell him, I was like, "Well, unfortunately my dad passed away a couple years ago, so I was devastating and heartbroken, but if I got to meet him and tell him that, and he got up and hugged me, I would probably just be like, oh my God, like cry on Randy's shoulders and just be like, oh my goodness." So, Randy Orton's match was definitely a mind blower. I really liked it. It was good. The one that I freaked out most about though was the Fatal 4-Way for the Intercontinental Championship. Give me 1 second because I'll explain this to you guys in just a second. Give me 1 sec. So with the Fatal 4-Way, before it began, everybody's entrances were going out. The first person I picked was Dominic Mysterio. I picked Dominic Mysterio to win this because I was like, I think this is gonna happen because I think Ben's gonna try to go for the pin, Dominic's gonna frog splash him, and that's how he's going to win. And then at first, I was like, I don't think it's gonna happen because I don't think Mysterio's gonna win. So I changed my pick to Finn Balor, and what a coincidence! During the match, Finn Balor does his coup de grace, takes the pin on, I think it was Braun Breaker or Penta or somebody. I don't remember who it was he pinned. And then you just see Dominic on the rope top does the frog splash and pins Finn Balor 1, 2, 3 for the championship. I'm like, no, I had that pick right. I had it. I knew it was going to happen. I knew that either a Judgment Day member was going to win, but it was either going to be Finn or Dominic, and I was actually right. My first pick was actually right. It was going to be Mysterio, and I chose Finn. I changed it to Finn Balor. I was so devastated. I was so mad. So I was like, I was heartbroken with that, but I'm very proud of Dominic Mysterio. Judgment Day is like my favorite tag team, and Dominic is starting to get up there for me, start to get up there as one of my favorite wrestlers now. And he was the most hated, he's the most hated superstar on the roster, and all of a sudden having people just cheer for him after winning that and being so happy and excited for him. I was excited for him because he did it on his own. He didn't have any help except for a little bit with Carlito, but I couldn't really say that because Carlito was out there pretty much helping both Finn and Dominic. But when Carlito got attacked and with that, oh my gosh, that spear that Braun Breaker did to Carlito, rest in peace, Carlito. But after Carlito was knocked out, I was like, oh, this is not gonna be happy work, and either Braun Breaker's gonna win or Prince's gonna win. But no, I'm very happy that Dominic won. I should have just kept that pick. I should have just kept it because then I would have gotten 3 points for it and been able to beat my brother because it was so cool. But oh my god. The other one that I was very shocked about, and I actually knew this was going to happen, was the Women's Tag Team Championship match. And when we first found out that Bayley got attacked, I was like kind of wondering, well, Lyra needs a new tag team partner, and the only one I can think of that could possibly make her return was Becky Lynch. And when Lyra came out, stabbed, and everybody just looked at it, I'm like, come on, Becky, come on. I heard Becky Lynch's music, and I'm like, I was so happy. I was like, I knew it, I called it. Becky came back, I was so excited. Becky Lynch is also one of my favorite female wrestlers. I was so happy and shocked. I couldn't believe it. So I was really happy about that. And then I don't even know if I want to explain this, but the main event, Cody Rhodes and John Cena. All I'm going to say is congratulations, John Cena. You are officially 17-time champion. You beat Ric Flair's record, but I am going to have to say on this and explain to you guys, he could have done it without Travis Scott. That's in my opinion. I think he could have done it, or he should have done it on his own and done it without Travis Scott, which was ridiculous. Because through half of the match, I fell asleep on accident because I was getting tired. And I woke up hearing this random music, and I woke up and there was Travis Scott, and I'm like, okay, this ain't good. This is definitely not good. And then when it got to the point where John Cena came with the belt and tried to attack Cody, Cody takes it, tries to hit him with it, and then John Cena tries to please him not to do it, or he will not be the same. And then Cody couldn't do it, and then what does he do? He kicks him in the man area, and he could have done it more. John Cena could have won that a more different way, but I had a feeling it was going to happen either way because my pick was indeed John Cena to win it because Cody had the upper advantage. He had it for a whole year. I know Cody's very devastated on himself. I actually am very heartbroken that I didn't pick Cody, but I had no choice but not to. I am still a huge fan of Cody Rhodes. I love him, and I hope he's able to get through this pain of losing his championship, but it was tough. And I had a feeling John Cena was going to win, but I didn't expect him to win with help. Hello. I am done. I washed my hands and everything. Okay, so yeah, I was devastated about a lot of things, guys. So, but anyway, I will let you guys go, and I am going to be working in about an hour, so I will catch you guys later, and definitely look out for a video.